Hey Mexicans, welcome back to this new video where today we're going to be looking at a scenario where, actually it's more or less a prediction, but it's going to be a scenario too. What would, what do I think is going to happen in a Great European War? So we will take a look at that, but first, I'm going to make a major announcement. So, I'm going to be doing a daily upload thing, like, it's going to be something I do because it's possible I might be getting my gaming PC a little earlier because my mom ordered the gaming PC on February 1st, like today, so it's supposed to arrive either February 1st or February 11th. So I'm kind of doing a daily upload thing to commemorate my lost gaming PC. And even if I don't get the PC on those days, I still will do a daily upload thing, just because I really want to get the whole daily upload thing. It's a treat for 500 subscribers too. So not only is it for commemorating my old gaming PC that I'm using right now, but it's also just for 500 subscribers too. It's commemorating 500 subscribers and the gaming PC. So yeah. Anyway, we will now begin with this. So the we gotta look at the alliance layer. So let's go military here. So yeah, these are the sides here. So we see that the Norwegians and the Norwegians, the Danish, the Finnish, the Estonians, and the Polish are on the red team, while the blue team has the Dutch, France, and the Russians. Now, here's the thing with this. Honestly, I do not see this. I do not see this at all going well for the Dutch. And I'm going to explain why. This is because we're going to be also keeping in mind that there's one country that I think could also join. Yeah, so you see, Germany here, they've been pummeled by Germany, and they definitely want their land back. So that will definitely happen. So yeah, you see that they joined up to the Square Alliance, and of course I need to make sure I get the color right. So they're on the red team. Yeah, that seems right. And don't worry about. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make it as thick as Adizz is. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better somewhat. Okay, we'll go with this. So the Germans join because they hate the Dutch here. And see the Romans here, they would also join, I would say, because again, they don't not only do they not like the Dutch expanding in this area, but they also in general these two are rivaling again. So yeah. That's what I think would happen for this team. I don't necessarily think that the Eastern Russians would join. I mean, maybe they would, but I think also Ukraine could maybe join because they don't really like the fact that Russia's trying to expand again. What that also means is maybe this country would join as an active, yeah. So yeah, that'll definitely go. I think this is as far as the Great European War could go. I should be right on most of these predictions. I could be wrong, but the gold Ukrainian country I think definitely would join at some point, just because the Russians expanding again. Yeah, I don't really like that. Or they don't really like that. But yeah, with that being said, we should obviously get to what would happen. Because, well, the thing with this is that at first the Dutch would succeed, and of course they already basically are with the Danish. So yeah, we see them succeeding, and actually they do even more as well. They're gonna push into the Germany state. Now, at this point, Germany's just pummeled. At least right for right now, they're gonna be pummeled, and Poland itself. Poland itself will last, and they definitely will last long. But the thing is, the Polish are really just, yeah, they'll last a bit as we see that the Dutch push in and get close to the capital, but they hold off here. The Russians are an interesting one, as we know what's going to happen here. The Russians will push in from Poland. They take out this Baltic country pretty quickly. They take out portions of Ukraine pretty quickly. And I mean, Eastern Russia was kind of developed, but I mean, not really. As remember, this country used to be under Russia itself, so they're kind of a new country. Now, I would like to note too, if you really think about it, this is really just the Russians push in here too. They will push in a ton, like even back to this eastern area, but this holds for a pretty good reason. And that is kind of because someone decided that they really want to get involved in this. And who's going to get involved? Well, Farmers Union. Let me explain why. So the Farmers Union, not what I wanted to do. Oh, and okay, I put this in the wrong layer. Damn it. I'll just go ahead and continue. So basically okay, we'll just color their thing here as we'll color their little cross here as red. But basically their explanation as to why they joined is simply because they want to beat back the imperialism here, and plus they want to help Poland. But yeah, eventually what I think would happen is this team will eventually prevail. And so yeah, that's what will happen. So we see that the Polish are recuperated, and the Estonians are liberated. And then we also see the Russians push back. I'll be back though. Okay, so I'm back. So basically, yeah, these countries would not win. And we will also see that the German country will come back too. Give me a second. Yeah, eventually these countries would not win though. And of course, Yeah, these countries wouldn't win. Let's just go ahead and look at the peace treaty. I think you do get the point. They would not win. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, okay. So in the peace treaty, we see that the Dutch go back to pretty much their former border, like I think before the whole German war and stuff. So like they get back to this area. And the Romans get a little bit of German land, which this country didn't like, but it was whatever. At least they got most of it back. And then, as for the French, they had to punish the French somehow for joining the war. So they were like, "Okay, Rome, you can take this bit of Mediterranean territory. Considering that Iberia is united anyway, you won't really have we won't. You don't even have to worry about you taking Catalonia." So yeah. Now, yeah, but as for this thing, the Russians, they lose like some of their eastern provinces over to this Eastern Russian Republic, and then some of their and two provinces over to the Estonian country. But they get away like with most of their territory. They don't get any land taken by Ukraine, Poland, or the Farmers Union. They get a little bit of a stick in the mud, but they still lost land. But most of it, they're just gonna get like economically sanctions, like Ukraine, Poland, the Eastern Russians, all these countries who were on the opposing side. They're gonna get economically sanctioned. All of the Dutch. But that being said, the military alliance layer, like, let's be for real, the diamond thing is kind of forced to disband. So in the end, this, yeah, goodbye, you goodbye, and yeah, the diamond thing's forced to disband. And while all the members here stay, oh frick, I forgot about Denmark. I knew I'd forget about something. Yeah, Denmark basically gets, yeah, Denmark gets released. Nothing else to it. Yeah, this stuff remains the same. What that also means is Norway should get this part back. Sorry about that. Didn't realize those two were there. Anyway, yeah. But the square team will still stick together, actually. So this alliance does in the end stick together. So that means that Poland, Estonia, Finland, the Norwegians and the Danish will remain. And I mean, of course, this discolored square is gonna be there. Well, give me a second. I gotta fix that. Yeah, that's better. Not the best, but it's better. Anyway, with that being said, though, I'm gonna end this video. Sorry for a big short, but I have other videos to get to as I'm doing this whole daily thing, so I want to get 12 videos up and running. So this is one of them, but I'm going to have 12 videos from until today, which is January 21st. And we're going to be ending the first batch on February 1st. Because that's when that's when Amazon says the starting date for my gaming PC arriving is. And if I get a more specific date or it doesn't arrive by February 1st, we're extending it to February 11th at the most. But I'm still trying to see if I get a specific date before I extend it further. But yeah, with that being said, though, that will end this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more videos on the channel. With that being said, goodbye.